Now, wind farms. Most of us will have seen them, but have you ever heard them? A Northamptonshire MP says the low-frequency noise they emit can be incredibly disruptive to people living nearby. Chris Heaton-Harris has been meeting with government planning officials, trying to persuade them to force turbines to be turned off when the noise gets too much. Stuart Ratcliffe reports.
So just explain to me what we've got here. What is this piece of kit?
Well, this is the microphone, which is connected to a sound recording device, which is actually hidden under cover there, and this is connected to a computer. And the whole idea is that the noise that's coming from the wind farm is collected and recorded.
This is Cotton Farm near Huntingdon. Residents here are now recording the sound from this wind farm 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now the turbines are in place now. What has the impact been on the residents and on the village as a whole?
There has been a lot of people who've been badly affected by noise at night times. People have done non-stop complaints to the council. The council we know that they're trying very hard to find a way of getting around this problem, but there is nothing for them to work with.
And that's why the data gathered here is being presented to the government by the Daventry MP Chris Heaton-Harris, in particular the impact of low-frequency noise, known as amplitude modulation.
On clear summer nights, you essentially can't really open your windows because you've got this low thudding sound in the background. And it's a sound that actually the wind industry denied existed until very recently. It's only in the last year that it's been proven that it not only exists, but it actually causes quite a nuisance to some people.
Meetings have been held with several government departments, and Mr Heaton-Harris says he hopes it will result in greater powers being given to local councils.
For future applications, and indeed for wind farms that are in existence, essentially when there is noise that's causing a great disturbance to the communities that surround a wind turbine, because you can now, as I say, you can now monitor this noise. You can also turn off and on wind turbines when it's too windy. Wind turbines get turned off. So on those occasions when amplitude modulation starts to affect local communities, we'd like to see those turbines that are causing this to be turned off for the period of time that the wind's blowing at that moment.
So back to Cotton Farm. The owners of this wind farm say they have been working with the local environmental health officer to monitor noise levels and will of course continue to fulfil its obligations regarding noise. But until local councils have new powers to enforce tighter noise regulations, if the wind blows and the turbines are turning, then the potential for noise and disrupted sleep will continue. Stuart Ratcliffe, BBC Look East.